Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lloyd 212. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Scott.
Greetings.
Hello, Matt.
Good morning. I've materialised from England.
All right, so I want to wish our member, Billy, happy birthday, Billy.
Happy birthday, Billy.
I wanted to
Happy
do a birthday cast for Billy, but it's a little too late. Hopefully, we can catch him tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Billy. Happy birthday to you. You.
And my dad turned 81 on Sunday, so.
Who turned 81?
My dad.
Oh, happy birthday, Scott's dad. There you go.
I thought you meant you turned 81 on Saturday.
Oh, no. That's next week.
Jesus.
Oh, my goodness. You've got Paul McGann syndrome. You look the same.
That's right. All right, so I want to say I saw interview with Jodie and Mandip Gill. They were having a good time. You know, Jodie was pretty funny. She was talking basically about, you know, she's done Doctor Who so long now, and it's like everybody's part of family. You know,
Yeah.
It's like working with your family and hanging out with your friends and your family, like their family term. Mandip Gill hanging out with them, Bradley Walsh, Tasha Cole. She's loving it. And it doesn't look like the family's going to break up anytime soon, honestly.
No, it doesn't.
So, you know, it's going to be, look, we have an opportunity. Everybody knows I don't like Chibnall, right? I think I say it enough times, right? We have an opportunity where, all right, he had his first series. You know what? Everybody's first series maybe isn't that wonderful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he does with his second series. And you know what? Again, I am hopeful. Not that it's going to happen.
So if his sophomore year bombs, or I should say bomb, doesn't do as good.
Here's the thing.
It's not going to bomb, but.
I don't, listen to me. Of course I'm Chibnall. I'm worried about Chibnall, of course. Because I don't want it to suck. I really don't. I'm so hopeful.
Yeah.
Because how could you have anything that's worse than the fucking Frog, right?
I will say this much. If it doesn't do as good as their first season, or if they do something else to try to tweak it, so, oh, look,
there's no fucking way.
It's the second season, but look how much better it did for over season 4. Or look how much better it got higher numbers in season 6 of Doctor Who.
Listen, here's the thing.
You don't think, folks, come on.
You don't think they ripped him a new asshole?
They
a little bit. Of course. Listen, I can't believe. Listen to me. It could be right. You could be right, right? I don't want to believe that anybody is that fucking horrible that he can't improve from that shit from Series 11. And people don't understand my opinion of it. Listen to me. All you people that hate Jodie, I get it. I'm not against you, right?
No, exactly. That's your
opinion. Not against you. Listen, I don't like Chibnall, but I don't blame Jodie for the shit that she has to act with, okay? If I'm telling you right now, if you had Jodie and you had fucking Moffat writing for Jodie, if you had Gatiss writing for Jodie, if you had friggin' Russell T. Davis writing for Jodie, if you had any of them writing for Jodie, she would be unbelievable, right?
She could shine.
But you don't. And we have these newbie writers that never wrote sci-fi ever, which is horrible, right? So I want to believe that nothing could be worse than that shit with Series 11 with the Frog, right? Because that pissed me off, right?
Yeah.
There was some episodes I liked.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Nothing really was like, oh my God, this is the greatest shit since sliced bread, right? I did like her in the first episode. I loved her in Resolution. Loved her. Right? I thought, finally, she gets a pair. Like, pissed off, Doctor. I'm going to throw your ass out of an airlock. Right?
Units out of action.
And that pissed me off. Because to make up a joke, he killed Unit. Like, look, again, I don't understand why people can't blame the showrunner instead of Jodie.
Because
right?
if you blame the showrunner, then you're blaming everybody in the show then.
But here's the thing, and this is my message.
Because the
message.
Showrunner is the king. And they want to go through the entire seasons as though the emperor's new clothes.
Listen, this is my message to people who hate Jodie Whittaker, right? The actor that is Jodie Whittaker is given a piece of paper to read, okay?
Yes.
She has no control over what she's reading, right? She could, emphasize emotion, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if that paper is shit, it's not her fault. It's not. Listen, think about it. Jodie haters, please listen to me, right? I am not against you, right? And I've said that, right, Scott? But I just want you to think for a second. Any doctor that's given a script. Okay, here's the thing, right? Fucking love David Tennant. Fucking amazing. Like my favorite doctor, right?
The Absorbaloff.
Right?
Oh.
Right? That shit sucked, that script, right? You had shit in there that was so fucking disgusting that the creature was created by a kid. And then you insinuated that girl at the cement block is going to be doing something sexual with that guy. That is disgusting, okay? That is the worst episode I've ever seen. And it's from my favorite doctor. It's not his fault. Nobody blames David Tennant for that episode, right?
Yeah.
But people are blaming Jodie for bad shit.
And people still have the notion that the doctor needs to be a man.
I understand, but here's the thing. You don't get mad at her about it. You want to know why, people? Because think about this for a second. Who made the decision to make, who was the showrunner that made the decision to make her a woman? Chibnall. He's the one that chose a female doctor. You can't blame the female that's the doctor. He's the one that chose that. Now, here's the thing. His shit sucks. Okay? I'm telling you.
There has been a demand for years for a woman doctor. I've seen it in every group, and once in a while, it's like, when are we getting one? We finally have one, and people are backpedaling on it. I think it's also down to the direction as well, and the writing. Yeah. It just feels like you can't blame just only the writer. They make the stories, but some of the direction she's been given has been terrible.
Okay, first of all,
diversity for one thing.
Listen, people misconstrue the order. She was ordered by Chibnall. She is not allowed to watch Doctor Who. He's the showrunner. He commanded it, right? He says, I am the showrunner. I don't allow you to watch Doctor Who. You got to do it, and you have no idea who the doctor is, right? Here's the thing. What happened the moment she finished filming Series 11?
She started watching Doctor Who.
Why? She looked at she watched the YouTube videos. She watched what all the fans were saying, the haters, the friends, and she said, you know what? This is what Jodie did on her free time, guys. And you want to say you're a hater of Jodie, right? On her spare time, on her spare break, 4 months, she went away. You couldn't find her. She said it. She's going to lock herself someplace for a month or two, whatever, and she's binge watching Doctor Who every friggin' spare moment, right? Because on her free time, she could do whatever the F she wants, right? So she was binge watching classic, new Who. It's like in the brain, right? So now, knowing that all this history is in her brain, right? When something is referenced, ding, this episode. Ding, this is episode. Oh my God, Doctor loves Rose Tyler. Oh my God, River Song's the wife. Oh my God, Clara went to the end of the universe. All this is going to be in her head. So now her performance is going to be massively better. Why? Because on her spare time, she didn't have to listen to the dick Chibnall. And she did her own fucking thing, right?
Yes.
That was a mistake. That was a mistake. And listen, now I have faith that her performance is going to be higher, no matter what. No matter what. Now, I don't know how much higher, but I'm telling you, if you are product aware, if you know what you're talking about, when she bumps into the Daleks, when she bumps into the Cybermen, she has that memory of this doctor did this. I'm telling you, you're going to be so effing happy when you see how great she is.
And to back up your statement, did you see the guy on Twitter that met her last night, who's very aware that he's made a fan version of her TARDIS and figure, so she is checking out the fan content.
She's watching. She's watching. Mm-hmm. And the funny thing was, we heard that her brother got the worst hating videos. And of course, who hated her more than me when it was the first reveal? I hated her, right? If you watched the video, everybody watched it. It was comedy. I cursed like constant. I was pissed that they chose a woman. I was pissed. And Scott, it took 450 about real Whovians casts for me to turn around before she started. And we saw the clips. This wasn't that overnight I changed sides. Mm-mm. Again, that's a lot of casts, right, Scott? 450 casts.
I always said, and like I've been saying in the past, it's just if they chose a woman, I said there's two things I was basically going to say. One, basically, this is the main thing. It's almost, you watch, they won't be blaming the writer, they won't be blaming the producer, they would be blaming the fact that they chose a woman. The other one is that they were purposely miswriting her and misdirecting her in order to prove that Doctor Who shouldn't be a woman. Granted, I'm like you. Was I thrilled they chose a woman? No. Am I against Jodie? No. But I
was against her first.
If Chibnall does not bring his A game to the second season, the second series, you watch. The BBC will come to him. Doctor will come to him and says, okay, we gave you 2 chances.
Right.
To improve this show.
3 strikes are out.
You're bombing. And now you're putting our commission thing in jeopardy from China. Yeah. So come third season, if you don't bat this out of the thing,
you're done.
You're done. Or they're going to say by the end of this second season, you're done.
Now here's the thing.
Well, granted, we will allow you to do the 60th anniversary, but that's the only thing we'll allow you to do.
Well, here's the thing. Let me just say something before Matt jumps in, right? Basically, now this is where Jodie haters can just pay attention, okay? Mm-hmm. I'll give this to you. If after her soaking up all the episodes on her free time of her free will, if she sucks, still, series 12. After that, then we could blame her.
Yeah.
We could totally blame her because be like, there's no fucking excuse.
To improve herself, and she didn't.
She watched the shit, and now she don't know what the fuck. Then we can blame her, and then you know what? You Jodie hater fans, you are fucking right then, right?
We'll eat your work. Well, you
listen. The main thing is, you have to understand, Chibnall had agendas, right? He's trying to push glass ceiling and bullshit stuff, right? Maybe they told him to knock the fuck off with that stuff, right? Or back the fuck up with it, right? Mm-hmm. But if she still sucks, then you have no one else to blame but her, honestly.
Yeah.
And then I will fucking tell you by name, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Again, you can't. Do you judge David Tennant on his first season, or do you judge him overall? And the thing is, again, she only had 1 series under her belt, right? And she was given shitty scripts, honestly.
Yeah, out of 10 episodes, 3 were decent, and then you had the 4th one being the New Year special, which was decent. If we were going to go by normal TV standards, 4 shows would risk them either canceling it or putting on hiatus.
Right. I honestly think that all the fans that hate Jodie are going to be very, very surprised when this season starts. And I think that they're going to get used to the companions, and they're going to feel more comfortable with. I mean, I didn't have anybody that would have to be uncomfortable with Bradley Walsh. I think he's excellent, right?
No, everyone, he's the best one by far.
Yeah, he's the best. But I think they'll get more comfortable with Amanda Gill, because I think finally he realized he didn't do shit with Amanda Gill that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he needs the character develop her a lot better. Oops, sorry. You were saying?
Oh, sorry. As I was trying to say as well, is Paul Tyson Cole. He's also had better development as well. I mean, he's had the mother Grace. He's had his dad now. He's had Graham. He's had lots of people.
Yeah, he's done. We don't need to see his shit no more.
No, I mean,
we had enough.
We've seen his story that's developed and done to me. Just come back to the fun. Mandip's character has talked about a bit about her life, but we don't know anything still about her.
Yeah, I want to see, like, what happens to the place she lives in. How is she paying the rent? Maybe they tossed everything out. Maybe her parents.
Yeah, like Martha Jones, because until we knew she lived in that flat on her own, what did she do when she was off travelling with the doctor? How could she do her own bits?
Yeah, so.
I mean, as I was trying to say a bit earlier as well, he needs his own equivalent of Gatiss and Moffat. He needs a second in command.
He needs a right-hand man, the left-hand man. He needs somebody. He doesn't have that right now at all. He really doesn't.
I wonder if it's not that he doesn't have one, it's just that he doesn't want one.
No, he doesn't have one. We know he doesn't have one, Scott.
No, I'm just saying, I wonder if he doesn't want one, I said.
Oh, because he wants to be the whole effing show?
Yeah, he wants to be the top banana, and by having a second person, he knows
John Nathan Turner was the last producer to not have really his own second command, but at least he still understood the lore of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. You need somebody now. I think in this day and age, you need someone to reel you back in when they're saying the story's not right. Is this what the Doctor would do? Is this what this would do?
And they don't have that.
Right.
No. It's done by Chibnall, who has just run Torchwood and a couple of modern episodes, which people have said they don't really like his modern episodes. And that was under different people. I think for Chibnall to stand out on his own next season is also bringing back some of the established writers and his new team. Otherwise, it's going to alienate you. I mean, when you said about it all being newbies who never wrote for sci-fi, I mean, Rona Munro, the only sci-fi credit was the finale of Doctor Who, which we talked about. And to have her back and not use her well was just a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel next season.
Yeah, they should have did a nod to her after her passing, and they didn't even do that. They at least did a nod to the Brigadier in an episode, but they haven't done anything for Sarah.
I think they're trying to steer clear of that, but
they are for some reason.
Yeah, as far as it's concerned, she's still running around leading her own gang of Bannerman Road. But for me, for next season, to step up to the plate is, as you say, Jodie and everyone needs to bring their own game. She's done well with the script, but they need to bring the A game, or this is going to be Doctor Who's in trouble for next season.
Yeah.
And the companions. I granted, the last time we had a TARDIS crew of 3 was Davison's era, but I felt he was a sideshow character. They need to make the Doctor in the foreground next season. Yeah. Even if you have an episode where one stays on the TARDIS and she's out with 2 of them, at least
that's what I've been saying.
At least you've got something going on.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I think that we don't know too much about Series 12 other than we know the episode layout and stuff, but I think we're eventually going to have a new companion added to the mix.
Yeah, I think,
unfortunately,
to me, I'm leaning more towards Graham leaving the most, because Bradley Walsh is so busy as an actor in England. I don't think they can commit to him so much anymore.
He might be on a part-time basis eventually.
Exactly, and then he'll start being weaned out. That's the point. Is how he can't even do America because of how busy he is. He's never came to San Diego. He's not done New York. I don't think.
Well, now he's doing a show where he's traveling the world. So
exactly, I think he's going to get too busy before he can do anything.
Hopefully, he can squeak out another series.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I think he'd be the only one to leave first, purely
Yeah.
because it would shift the dynamic, because they want to focus on the younger two.
Yeah.
But
All right.
that,
No, go ahead.
but again, it's all speculation until the series starts, because that's what we're just doing anyway.
Yeah, we don't know what's happening with the companions, unfortunately. But
you did a cast on Children in Need. I wanted to ask you what was that about. It was a
what's
vlog.
that?
Did you do a vlog about this Children in Need trailer the other night?
Oh, yeah, basically, like, look, everybody wants there to be something happening now, like a trailer. And again, we're not getting a trailer now. Just like my source said, we're getting the trailer on Children in Need of Doctor Who. And it's going to be the holiday special. And then it's the same thing. Nothing has changed. But that's what we've been talking about, same thing over and over again. So, all right, I want to get out of here because it's getting late. And Scott, you got to work tomorrow, or?
I go in at noon.
Yeah, so we're going to get out of here. I'll try to do KISS before I go to work tomorrow. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Scott.
No worries. It's been a pleasure again.
Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.